Aloha! We are continuing our self-empowerment series. How to love yourself to wealth and health. That exciting? Make sure you stay till the end because there are always more very life-changing, transformative tidbits that help you. In this video today, I'm sharing 4 truths that are factual, scientific, proven. 4 truths which will offer you the opportunity to start a new tomorrow that you love. I'm Ingrid Clark, spiritual alchemist, certified hypnotherapist, wealth coach, and here to assist you any which way I can with information, with coaching, with counseling, with hypnotherapy to create the life of your dreams that you deserve. And it's so much fun for you and I. If you're new here, subscribe because I keep producing more and more videos. There's so much fabulous information that's helpful that it's going to be a long time. Here we go. Number 1. Be mindful of what you think about money. Are your thoughts there's never going to be enough, there's just not enough money for everybody in this world? The rich people take all the money. Do you spend your money? Do you get rid of it as soon as you get it? Do you blame money for what you don't have in life? Is it money's fault? Is it other people's fault? They don't pay you enough, they don't give you enough? It would be really helpful to spend some time about your beliefs. What do you believe? And we know what we believe by paying attention to what we're saying over and over. You ever wonder where they came from? Here's the great news. It's not your fault. You're innocent. It's not your fault that you believe and say what you say. And here's why. Because whatever we believe, we learned. We learned a long, long time ago. It's not your fault, okay? You're innocent. Here's the thing, number 2 truth. First is the beliefs. The beliefs that what you say is what you believe with all your mind and all your heart. Otherwise you wouldn't be saying it. Number 2 is you learned it. How we started is at the mother's womb, right? We had everything. We had room, we had space, we had safety, we had love, we had all the food we ever wanted. There was no lacking of anything. So we actually created with that image of we deserve everything all the time. We can have everything all the time. But it was not just for you, it was for every baby. Unless the mother was totally ill and really deceased, but then somebody else took care of it probably. So here's the thing, then you come into this world, right? You have a new body, totally dependent. And here it starts. Here it starts. Children, babies, until we're about 7 years old, you might have heard it, maybe you have not heard it, it's a truth, it's a scientific proven factor. People have known it for hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm not sure why we don't learn it in school, why our parents don't teach us. It's just the way it is, okay? We don't need to blame anybody. It's nobody's fault because people learn from their parents. And here you are, a little baby, and all we know is We associate with what's going on. We identify it's monkey see, monkey do, right? Whatever the family does, however the family feels, it's transferred to us. As babies, we know if the family is arguing about money, if there's not ever enough food, if you have to go hungry sometimes. Then we learn other times we just eat, we stuff ourselves because we are afraid there's not going to be any more. If one of the parents or a caregiver leaves the home and never comes back, we think, oh, okay, we're not lovable. Because here it is, babies and children, because they're so dependent on their caregivers and their family for food and shelter, adore the adults. They adore them. They're gods to them. And they will do anything to please the adult. They will adapt. They will behave in a way that's pleasing to the family. Babies are super intelligent. They have super developed senses. But the only thing they don't have is a conscious mind. And a conscious mind is the mind that says, I believe this, no, I don't believe this. I make a difference, right? Babies only have a subconscious mind. But are you listening to this? Are you ready for that? 95% of our mind power is subconscious for all our lives, from the time we're born till we die. So here we are babies, right? That's why we can believe in Santa Claus. We don't question it. That's why we can play kitchen and doctor with the dolls. And we believe we're actually doing that because it's our imagination. We believe everything, whatever we see. We have to learn a program to live by. We cannot blame anybody. It's nobody's fault. So here we grow up with this subconscious belief, I'm either not good enough, love doesn't last, money is not enough, never enough, right? Whatever scarcity beliefs there were in the family. Or if everybody ate till they were huge and huge and huge, and then there was nothing for days. So here's the great news, right? Because you're not a child anymore. You can now say, okay, now I understand why I say what I say. I have learned it. I don't need to believe that anymore. I can change what I want to believe. And you can. You can certainly immediately change your mind, because this is what happens. Whatever you believe, whatever you say, you create in your life. You are the power. You're still the lovable creation, the perfect little creation that you were born to be. Now you're an adult, you're still lovable, you matter. Your mind creates whatever you have in your life. And if you start saying different words, you eventually know them to be true, and you eventually see them in your life. Your mind moves the matter. It will bring you a new job. It will bring you a fabulous, loving new husband. It will bring you gifts. It will bring you whatever you desire, as long as you know what it is you want. And as long as you stop right now saying your old beliefs. Isn't that exciting? And the old traumas from not enough, from pain and suffering, and from any kind of abuse that happened, doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. Nothing is ever wrong with you. We're all human, right? And we live by what we learned. And change takes time. Here it is. So you can practice every day. You lay in bed or you drive the car, you're in the shower, you imagine, you visualize You talk about the life you want. You think about the life you want. Nothing else matters. Or you go and learn self-hypnosis, because in hypnosis, your subconscious immediately adapts and takes on new beliefs. So you can learn self-hypnosis, you can work with a hypnotherapist, you can read affirmations, you can look in the mirror in your eyes and talk to yourself the truth. The truth is that the old belief worked in your life. You suffered, you were lonely, you were stressed about money, you felt unlovable, you were overeating, over drinking, over anything to get rid of a feeling of I'm not enough, there is never enough, not enough love, not enough money, not enough food, not enough. Hey, it doesn't matter whether we have a pandemic or not. There are more businesses created online and more millions of dollars made every day than any day before. We are super blessed. We're still living in the richest society. I love you to know you're the power, you're the creator, you're not broken, you've never been broken. Stop talking about the past if you want something different in your life. If you want to keep what is, keep saying, like automatic, because it's really our subconscious who prompts us. We are habitual beings, right? We need a lot of habits, but when habits are not true anymore, we're gonna change them. You just make a decision. You say, today I am stopping this habit and this habit and this habit. And what habit am I going to do instead? Decide to love all of you. Even when you say something that's not true anymore. You can catch yourself. We're slowing down and paying attention. What am I thinking? You can catch yourself and say, that's what I used to believe. I don't believe that anymore. Now I believe there's more than enough money. And I am wise because I'm a spiritual being as much as a human being. And I can learn. I can learn anything I want to learn. And be true to yourself. We don't need to be people pleasers. Everybody has their own journey, has their own choices, has their own power. And we are not babies anymore. We don't rely and we're not dependent on surviving unless we're sick and we cannot move. Because your thoughts also create your health. If you think there's scarcity, if you worry, if you raise your blood pressure, your immune system gets lower, you're more prone to get ill. So wealth is not just money, it's love, it's friendships, it's health. If you have any questions, just ask. Write in the comments, subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what's rubbing your sleep at night. Tell me if you want to have a consultation sometime, okay? You are an amazing, miraculous being. And you matter, and you're enough, and you're lovable. Say it. It's true. See you next time.